guys, and welcome back to another video of Blue Eyes White Digger 14, and today's video will be showing you guys the starter deck Yuya. I'm very excited about this new deck and I absolutely love it for adding it to my collection. It has new Performapal monsters, so if you guys like those type of monsters, I totally recommend getting this deck. And of course it comes with Pendulum monsters since it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 deck. So yeah, so let's see what cards are inside and hopefully you guys love it as much as I do. Alright, so here we have the first monster of the deck, which is the Performapal Sleight Hand Magician, which I think, in my opinion, he looks pretty cool. And his effect says you can special summon this card from your hand by tributing one Performapal monster except a Pendulum monster. Once per turn, you can discard one card, then target one face-up card on the field, destroy it. So this guy has a pretty awesome effect. I really like that. Then we have the Performapal King Bear. So I'll just show you guys his effect up close. I won't read it all because then I think the video would be too long. But then we have Performapal Momon Carpet. So I really like how this little critter looks like. It's like a flying squirrel genie part rug, I think. But yeah, it's cute. Then we got the Performapal Pero Trio, and there's its effect. So yeah, so these are new monsters. Then we got Performapal Longphone Bull. So there's its effect. So yeah, and then we got Performapal Swing Cobra. I really like this guy too. I think it's cool. I really like snake monsters. I don't know why. They're pretty cool. So yeah. Then we got Performapal Teeter Totter Hopper. And there's its effect. I'm not sure you guys can see it well. But then we got, of course, an Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. A Stargazer Magician. Time Gazer Magician. We got Performapal Drummerilla. Performapal Second Donkey. Performapal Hip Hippo. And we got Foucault's Cannon. We have Archfiend Eccentric, the pretty cool, awesome card. Has a good effect as well. I'll show it to you guys in case you haven't heard of it before. So it says you can target one other spell trap card on the field, destroy both it and this card. You can only use this effect of Archfiend Eccentric once per turn. And then its monster effect says you can tribute this card, then target one monster in the field, destroy it. You can only use this effect of Archfiend Eccentric once per turn. So yeah, she looks pretty cool. I say she because I think it's a girl monster. Then we have Gene Warped Werewolf, Beast King Barbaros, Pitch Black Werewolf, a Dragon Dowser. Then we got Giant Rat. And now for the spell cards, we have Performapal Dramatic Theater, which is a spell card. Field spell card. I'm sorry, that's what I tried to say. Yeah, so you can see it has the field spell right there. And I'll let you guys see its effect. So it says, monsters you control gain 200 attack for each monster you control with a different type. So once per turn, if you control 4 Performapal monsters with different types, you can special summon one Odd Eyes monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. It has a pretty awesome effect. I like that. Then we have Smile World, Hippo Carnival. We have Draw Muscle, Mystical Space Typhoon, Lightning Vortex, Book of Moon, Lucky Iron X, Burden of the Mighty, Backup Rider, and we have the Performapal Showdown, which is the first trap. You guys see, I'll show you guys its effect as well. It says target any number of face-up monsters your opponent controls, up to the number of face-up spell cards you control. Change those monsters to face-down defense position. This is a nice effect. And then we got Performapal Pinch Helper. Let's see that its effect as well. It says once per turn, when an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can negate the attack, and if you do, special summon one Performapal monster from your deck, but its effects are negated. When an attack is declared involving a monster you control and an opponent's monster, you can send this card to the graveyard. You take no battle damage from that battle. That's a nice attack. Nice effect as well. Wall of Disruption. And we got Seize Fire, Raigeki Break, Draining Shields, Threatening Roar, a Dark Bribe, Chaos Burst, and the last trap, which is a Pendulum Reborn. I really like this. So as the effect says, is a special summon one face-up pendulum monster from your extra deck or one pendulum monster from your graveyard. So it's like a Monster Reborn but for pendulums. And of course in this deck you'll see 3 hippo tokens, which are needed for the Hippo Carnival spell card that I showed you guys earlier, which would be this one. It's Hippo Carnival. So yeah, so this I'll show you guys its effect. You can see. So I'll let you special summon 3 hippo tokens, which would be these guys. And yeah, so there's its effect. So special summon 3 hippo tokens, and I'll have all the information on what type of monster they'll be. But they cannot be tributed. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck while a hippo token is in a monster zone. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, monsters your opponent controls cannot target monsters for attacks except hippo tokens. So these hippo tokens are going to, basically, most tokens are used for like defense against, you know, if you run out of monsters or something. Thanks guys for watching. I really hope you liked this video and the deck. In my opinion, I really like it. Of course, it's a starter deck, so it's not going to be very powerful, as most starter decks are. They're just, you know, kind of like beginner stuff. But I think it still has pretty cool cards, such as the Sleight Hand Magician, and of course the Archfiend Eccentric card. So yeah, those are some pretty good cards that come in this deck. So yeah, so I really recommend it more, you know, if you wanted to have it more as a collection, but of course you can use it, you know, for actual, you know, in actual duels, but I think it'd be good to add, like, maybe some more powerful cards to it, just so it can be better to play. But yeah, I think it's a pretty awesome deck anyways. I love it. But yeah, so thanks again for watching guys, and I'll see you in another Yu-Gi-Oh video.